Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Back in the Day. And today we're looking at the tour of Texas A&M football's facility, and hope you guys enjoy.
This episode of Royal Key is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline.ag is more than just an online betting platform. They boast a focus on the player approach and have built their reputation on offering clients nothing but the best. From cutting-edge technology, enticing promotions, and the latest sports betting odds, BetOnline, the best online betting site on the internet. Also, stay tuned to the end of the episode for your chance to win this Texas A&M football pack.
What's going on, world? Brand new episode of Royal Key there on your screen. I'm your host, George Kill, and I'm here in College Station with my man Montana of A&M Football. What's going on, man?
Doing well, man. Doing well. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Happy to be here. I know you guys have an expansive facility, one of the biggest in the nation. Tell me about where we are right now.
This is our practice and game day locker room. As you see over here, we got like a little players lounge area where they kind of just eat their snacks before practice, kind of get their minds right. And Jimbo's 4 core values. And also grit. A lot of money that goes into this, man. A lot of money.
Now, you were a student here at Texas A&M. How have you seen it change since Jimbo has arrived?
The attitude of this team, the championship mindset, especially winning the LSU game, brought light to a lot of these players. These guys are really getting the mindset of everything that they need to do, especially with the toughest effort and discipline, pride and grit, man. It's very cool to see.
Now, before we actually get into all of the nooks and crannies of this place, you mentioned that LSU game, one of the most classic football games ever. Describe that moment for you being a fly on the wall during that game.
Being part of that was a lifetime experience, especially not beating LSU since we entered the SEC. The assistant I work alongside with, Brian Goss, he graduated from LSU. So ever since he graduated back in like 1998, 99, he has never beat LSU. So watching him experience that, watching these players experience that, making history in that game was awesome.
Now, eventually we'll get to Kyle Field, but let's actually go over here and check out.
Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest parts of the locker room is the barbershop. As you can see, we try to relate to some of our players. We got the L sign for Louisiana, got a Louisiana recruits on, got the H going on over here. We got West Coast, you know.
Now let's actually go to one of the lockers.
As you can see, like some of these guys, it shows their name, their jersey number, shows their class, their position, and where they're from. It has the star where they're from, and then they have the Twitter name up on top. And when you push in, all their shoes come out on the bottom, push it back in, it closes automatically. You open it up, it's just your typical locker room. As you can see, they try to keep it clean on the outside for stuff like this, you know.
Is there a certain way that you guys organize this for game days?
Yeah, so for game days, each game we get the program set up on the seat so the players can look at it. We put the jersey on the shoulder pads, put it right here, and the helmets, we always face the helmet towards the field, and then we put our socks and gloves and stuff right here, and then special guys like Kellen, you know he's going to wear his arm sleeve, make sure that's put in there as well. And on game days, like we have all our nutritionists in here just coming around, passing out PB&Js, passing out Gatorade, how the players play the music that they want.
Yeah.
Get hype before the game time, man. But if you come in here, this kind of little recruiting area too, kind of show off what we have. Got some older style shoes in here. This is one of my all-time favorites right here. This is the very first Maroon Light Ultra Boost what we did. This is like the classic Ultra Boost.
Tell me about working with Adidas. We haven't done many Adidas schools. Describe their relationship with you guys.
They're so awesome to work with, man. They help us out a lot. I mean, they're always on the spot. They help us with new designs of alternate uniforms, especially like the throwback uniforms. Like they love the classic A&M look. They love the history it has behind that, so they take that into effect. Some places don't have the history that we do. We're very core valued. I mean, that's a big recruiting tool. Being the top Adidas school here in the nation, I mean, it's, especially for football, it brings a lot more guys in. This is what Jimbo installed when he got here. Our schedule of each season, start with Texas State all the way up to LSU, and hopefully the SEC Championship playoff. So right here, the players see this every day before they go get taped, because every player has to get taped before practice. If they win, they sign the board and keep on moving on to the next one. This is kind of just a mindset, seeing what your goals are every year.
All right, Montana, at first glance, you guys have, I would assume, one of the biggest player lounge areas.
Yes, sir, we do. We got TVs all over the place. UTV has an Xbox and PlayStation. We got a little snack bar area right here. We got some computers over here, kind of do some homework. If they want to come out in the players lounge, kind of have a little study break.
Yeah, and what kind of games do you have in here?
Oh man, they have every single type. I mean, Fortnite, 2K, pool tables, we got basketball goals. I mean, we got a whole movie theater in here. And now this is one of the favorite pieces I have in here.
Yeah.
It's a customized pool table of Kyle Field. This is like one of the first times after the renovation, Kyle Field and the Corps did the block tee for it. And that's very special when they do that.
Now, where do players spend the most time in this lounge?
They love to sleep in here. A bunch of our special teams guys, they love their ping pong game, man. They're big ping pong guys right there. And then a lot of guys play 2K for sure. Mainly right here, it's kind of like where they can see and actually watch everybody play. A couple guys do the basketball, kind of show off their hooping skills.
And then off to Kyle Field. Now, Montana, do this place justice. Give me some fun facts about Kyle.
We got one of the biggest jumbotrons in Texas.
Okay.
Besides Cowboy Stadium, of course. The founder suite's like the 12 main founders who basically built the stadium up from their own money, bringing everything to life around here.
And you said games for them.
Yeah, upward of $8 million a game. It gets up there, man. They love their Aggies. They love watching them play. And honestly, if it wasn't for Johnny, you never know what would have happened. I mean, he definitely built this place, man. Kind of brought the life back to donors watching us play.
What about the capacity? What's the capacity in here?
The fire code capacity is about 102, 103, but we can reach up to, if we actually do, we can reach up to like 105. Now, I gotta say though, the loudest I've ever heard at Kyle Field was Alabama game 2013, playing here, 2:30 game before the renovation. And when Johnny threw that 99-yard pass to Mike Evans.
Now that brings me to my next question. You said that one. I want you to give me two more.
Definitely the LSU game.
Okay.
I know, it was going back and forth. That was, that was intense.
When did that game end, time-wise?
Jeez, it was I believe it was like 6 o'clock start, 7 o'clock start, and it was done by like 12. We didn't get done with work after that until probably about 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning.
Okay, give me that number 3.
Probably that Ole Miss game, winning 110,000, 108,000. So right now we're in 12th Man Productions or 12th Man Studios. This is kind of where we have official visits or recruits coming in for photo shoots. This is where we take them. We normally set out shoulder pads and helmets and stuff in here. They can choose what they want to wear. We'll have the cleats set out. And then while they're getting dressed, their families kind of sit in this area. It's like a little theater where they watch like a pregame deal, kind of hype video for the parents and stuff, and talk about academics and all that and the core values of A&M. And then once they get dressed, they moved on down here. As you're walking out this hallway, there's a bunch of like studio area. We have our radio station, internet streaming set, ESPN. We have like an ESPN room that they have. ESPN controls the box that controls that room. During the games, they do like live weather reports where it looks like a news station in here. They do it all. So we're in basically the production area. This is where we do all the photo shoots. Over here, we're gonna have one of our helmets. They put it on, got the gloves, full uniform, and they have somebody who does the little video, kind of make it look kind of cool for them.
As far as recruits, is this their favorite room?
Yeah, especially like when it's like their first time coming, man. They love it in here. You can see their personality come out. So right now we're in the lobby of the Bright Football Complex. This is open like Monday through Thursday during the season. This basically tells you everything about all our uniforms. The tech info goes to the helmet, tells you about the helmet, what it does. It goes in full detail of every single item we have that we give to the players and when they suit up on game days. Compression tops all the way down to cleats, customizable armbands and socks. And then when you go to customize, this is the cool part for like little kids and anybody of all ages, man. You can put your name in there, number, and you can choose all the different alternate helmets we have. You can do the iced out and it goes right to it. You can email it to yourself. And then you can share it on any social media outlet, kind of see what your name will look like in the back of on a 12th man jersey or any number jersey or any style. Now we go over to the legends of A&M and the trophies that they have earned. Got the Lombardi trophy from that win in '98, or it goes by the years. Of course, the famous 2012 season with Johnny Manziel, got a couple trophies. And then when Trevor Knight transferred from Oklahoma, he got the Self-Service Award. Our recent winner, the Ray Guy Award, presented to Braden Mann for the best punter in the nation. Johnny actually has his Heisman up here, which Every Heisman winner gets one for themselves and one for the school. We actually have 2 Heisman winners. Not too many new Ags know about John David Crow, but a lot of old Ags do, you know. Go to the Johnny Manziel Shrine, shows all his highlights. So right now we're in the weight room. We just got redone. We did some major revamping here. We got some turf in here now so they can do work on their lateral movement. Now we have a squat rack and a bench rack at each station where there's a tablet where they type in their name, they get the workout, and they have motion sensors and all that to make sure they're getting down low and doing the right technique. And we got specialized dumbbells over here with the state of Texas on there. It's pretty sweet in here. Underneath the 12 is the monkey bar. You can do little monkey bars like this. Go down, go all the way across, work your way up, and then finish over here and work your way back. I mean, you can add weight to yourself, make it harder, do it with different stuff, different styles. I mean, you can do whatever around here, man.
Montana, I'm gonna let you get back to your workout, man. I appreciate you letting us here at Corsi come out and check out everything you guys have.
Not a problem, man.
Thank you.
Not a problem. And now for a special Aggie little care package where we can give away something. So hopefully you can find that special Aggie out there and leave it up to you.
To find out how to win that package, follow Koisky Media on Instagram and Twitter and George Kill 3. Until next time, your host, George Kill.
Thanks again to betonline.ag for sponsoring this episode of Royal Key. Join them today and use the promo code ROYALKEY for a 50% welcome bonus. Again, that's betonline.ag. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel to see exclusive content and more Royal Key episodes.
So this is the end of today's video, and catch us in our next episode coming out very soon.